are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to be friendly and cause them no harm.
masuk kan? Halo, halo. Ngapain coba? Nah, sebenarnya aku musiknya besar sekali. Terus kok suara Genshinnya kecil sekali. Aman ya? Halo, halo yang bergabung. Salah.
Silence!
Let's go. Kita tamatkan ya guys ya. Apa? Ini ya guys ya. Let's go. Let's go. Aman cuy kalau di YouTube. Tulis the hydro. Yang kedua apa? Large hydro slime. Kita pakein aja berarti ya. Oke, ventinya kita lah. Ini apa tadi? Iron Might. Sama Citrus kan? Ini. Oke. Terus ini pakainya aja guys. Dan terakhir Newvillate gas. halo yang bergabung. Chemistry energy recharge. Sip.
I see everything. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Witness the power of Berhak. Know my soul. This way. Out of my way. Everyone hold hands. Think you can get away? Ring cutter. Know my soul. I see everything. Time yourself. Witness the power for what? Rain outlines your face. Ring cutter. Time to act.
Masa tuh?
There is no escape. Go in. Let's light it up. Nice and spicy. Busted. Here comes the catch. Shine down. There is no escape. Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Your journey ends here. Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Game's up. Now you shall perish.
Sabar guys ya, besar sekali cuy.
Be sanctified.
Anjir.
Strike a pose. Mining. Echoing song. Oz revealed by
Into the wind. Time to go. One with wind and cloud.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
time to shine. Shadow Raven. Let night fall.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
Bow your head. The time is begging.
Shower you praise. Let my name echo. My royal decree.
One with wind and cloud.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Let the world collide.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Aman guys ya. S semua itu ya. ada lagi. Oh, ada lagi. Ya udah kalau gitu kita pakai ini. Enggak sih, kita pakai Emilia aja, Cok. Emily mana Emily? Emily. Sip. Let's go. Ini sudah pasti kita energi recharge. Kesak.
Extract! This will brighten up the place!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Everlasting as the moon! Go on! Laid bare! Reconstitute! A little ambiance! Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Witness my eyes! Transfix! Neutralize! Flesh and floral! Shower me with praise!
Wind strike. So
Nah,
many recruits.
I hear children sing. Hey, make yourselves at home. Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse. A bond is strong. Lightning terrified. Stay put. Not good. Witness the power. Go out. No, my sword. Our bond is strong. Yeah, I see everything. Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword. Out of my way. Everyone go in.
3.000 cu. Halo. Masih nunggu Senhe. Bener tuh kosnya. Senhe. Masih lama kayaknya cu.
Illusion show.
Senhe itu kayaknya masih
You're
lama.
close. Boba, get them. Hands right
Aman kan
see 'em.
Boba?
Torn to oblivion.
Suaraku aman kan? Halo.
Absurd. I'm going in. You asked for it. Stop right there.
Woi, nggak enak cu.
Now you shall perish.
Gak sempet timo anjir.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Gak dapet timo cuy.
You asked for it.
Gak dapat. Dapatnya. Aduh. Udah selesai semua kan ini? Event, oke, sudah selesai. Ini sudah.
Bow your head.
Yang berbeda weapon tetap optimis atau udah kayak banner cat? Sudah kayak banner karakter. Sudah rate of rate on. Udah sama kayak karakter dia. Dari lebih enak lah ambil banner karakter lagi, banner weapon. Udah lebih enak. Nggak kayak dulu.
Strike a pose.
Solidify! Settle down!
Makin mudah berarti weapon. Iya, makin mudah sih kata Nihoyo, tapi nggak tahu apakah selalu harus penuhin dulu itunya baru dapat banner senjata, baru dapat senjatanya, apa bisa kayak menang rate of win. Hanya Nihoyo yang tahu ya guys ya. Kerja 7. Oh ini yang ini lawan ini ya, air. Ini kita nggak bisa pakai ini ya guys ya. Kita pakai yang ini aja lah.
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud.
Cut to the chase.
Tinggal satu ya ini. Ini apa nom? Oh, oke.
Ad Astra. Thank
Clear.
you for completing today's Ad Astra.
Seharusnya misi harian ini dikasih 160 biar bisa dapat sekali gacha, cuy. Biar dapat sekali gacha 160. Kita cari ini ya. Tidak. Ya, oke. Let's go.
Stop that! Let mine echo in song! I swear by my sword! Go and flat!
Careless! I will have order!
Ini selalu ekstrim.
Settle down! Let the fight be humble! Silence! The touch beckons. Bow your head.
Tiga. Kenapa coba dapat tag mulu, Cuk?
Let the world collide! Wait, hear me!
Order guide you. Solidify. Be sanctified.
Shower me with praise! I swear by my sword! Go and flat!
Nggak ada apa, Cuk. Nggak full, Cuk.
Let mine echo in song! Barbados! Gladys!
This is order. Silence. The time beckons. Settle down.
Time to shine!
Enggak dong. Depannya jelek semua, Cuk. Cuk, dapat semuanya jelek, Cuk. Apanya nih? Lihat kan? Ini apa? Enggak. Sudah kan semua? Tinggal beli ya. Let's go. Kita selesaikan misinya, boy.
I thought I told him to spray it with water to retain moisture before applying the film. You can't treat a glazed lily like a...
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, it's...
We didn't have anything.
Well, for it or the exhibition includes even so.
Oh!
Not this time, no.
Mr. Tainari! Sanjay! He
Never mind. Apologies, traveler, Paimon. Looks like I've got something to take...
Tainari's busy no matter where he is, huh?
Too many people.
Yeah, seems like it. Hey, don't look at Paimon like, well, looks like Tainari might be busy.
Blood active. Blood.
Wow, look at these flowers! They smell so...
Huh?
Holy shit.
Paimon! She's just kind of...
Rainbow roses. Cool. A moment of your time, you two? If it's not too much trouble, perhaps you could try this incense. Think nothing of it. From your attire, I've seen as we're both traveling.
Oh, so you're here for the flowers?
I suppose that
Paimon is Paimon! Thank you.
the traveler, right? I've heard a lot.
What happened back there?
Have you ever heard of, to put it simply?
What?
Well, we're all different.
Halo yang
There's
bergabung di
no need to
YouTube.
worry.
Yuk
Pollen
guys, yang belum
allergies can be effectively mitigated with the
subscribe,
use of
silahkan subscribe ya guys ya.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I left in such a hurry, I forgot to... Emily? Ah, what a coincidence.
It was nothing new.
Sekarang
I'm more curious
kita
as to why
selesaikan
you thought
semua misi yang ada di Genshin Impact ya guys.
Remember the first time we met? You fainted after inhaling
Spirit Borneo didn't affect...
It's not really something you can make sense out of, Paimon. There are...
Exactly. I even encountered a...
Whoa. Good thing...
In addition to medicine, Emily is also very knowledgeable about...
And that's where my expertise...
A flower expert?
Wrong again.
Well, I did come for...
Oh, I was sure she got it.
It's a kind of...
August.
In an ancient language, the word is said to mean sacred or noble. Ah, that reminds me. A perfume
Not at all.
was an event that occurred in... It all started when no one anticipated the demand was twofold. The value of these products became... But at the end of the day, perfume is just... Luckily, in the end, only if...
What does all this have to...
Well, during...
10 million?
After the
Calm
mania
down.
ended, most perfumes returned its namesake, the flower. Indeed. When the bubble popped...
But didn't you...
Ah, yes.
Traveler, we should help Emily look for it.
I have to agree. Emily wrote me to ask if I could look into the rumor. But
Even if I can locate the flower... Divine, noble, one of a kind. All beautiful sentiments. When it comes to perfume, I want people to forget the price of...
Wow, so noble.
Of course, there's also a more practical reason. Every so often, someone will claim to have recreated the unique scent of a goose.
Okay, that's...
Ever since that rumor if I can dispel, then I'll be...
that makes sense.
Oh, I would of course be grateful for your help.
Well, you said it yourself.
I suppose you're right.
based on the information I have so far, it's unclear if the rumor is true. Mr. Edgar also thinks it's too early to say.
Huh, I was just about to...
Edgar?
The person you've been trying to... back when he was still working...
I should also mention,
So this guy was a famous perfumer in Fontaine, but then he came to Samar...
It's a long story. If you're interested, we can talk more about it when you see him.
Oh, look at all the flowers!
Look at the
Apparently,
flowers.
the exhibitor paid a large sum to rent out the hotel.
Yeah, what if guests come early? They won't have anywhere to stay. Also, renting out this big of a hotel, how are they gonna make that?
More big. I'm gonna make it more big.
It's been so long. I almost didn't recognize you, Edgar.
Well, you and your brother.
Oh, yeah, all this catching up is nice and all, but...
Hold on. We have guests.
It's nice to see you again, Master.
Emily? Is that you? I've heard you've become quite the famous perfumer in Fontaine. It would...
Oh, well, it's all thanks to your mentorship.
I've taught many students here in Sumeru over the... And who are these two? I don't recall you mentioning them in your letter.
Ah, they're my new friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Emily's friends. Well then, the pleasure is...
And these two gentlemen? Are they friends of yours, Master?
Of course. We're perfume merchants from Fontaine. I'm Oud, and this here is my younger brother, Blaze. Edgar and the...
yes.
Merchant brothers?
You must be here to look for the August flower then.
Well, what respectable perfume merchant hasn't heard of a goose? Anyone in the business would be interested in the room.
I'm guessing you're here for the same reason. I commissioned a few eremites to do some... That being said, there are... Some of them were merchants who... A one-of-a-kind...
Maybe
No, I don't think so. I doubt that's... Auguste is even more prone to that kind of shit. Although...
Impossible. If a goose were that...
Technically speaking...
Well, let's table that.
No. By the time they realize, compared to things we see and hear...
It almost sounds like someone...
Wait, are you saying...
Just thinking...
We don't have much to go... You all traveled so far to be here.
Ooh, you've got the keys to the room.
I managed to tidy up one of...
Oh, and we...
Don't worry, Master. I can sleep on the boat tonight. Or I could even camp in the wild. It would give me the opportunity to collect
I'll
some
come
plant
with you.
specimens while I'm here in Sumeru. Even although, would it be possible for me to leave some of my luggage?
Well...
Of course!
All right, then. I'll prepare some refreshment.
Halo yang di YouTube. Halo. Yo guys yang baru gabung, jangan lupa di subscribe ya guys ya.
Whoa, the smell of flowers is so strong. Hyman took a peek through the window earlier and his house was packed with flowers.
No, that's a florist. We work closely with the essential...
Oh, guess there's just too much to store store for the exhibition.
Oh, this room seems to be a connected Blaze. While... Blaze!
Yes.
All right, then. Where can we find your luggage?
It's still at the port. In addition to some daily necessities, there's also a case of amber wine that I brought back from Fontaine. Could I trouble you to bring that back?
How...
Is that so? Mr. Ood, Mr. Blaze.
Hey! What are you doing?
That's Master's voice.
Apa yang terjadi?
Edgar!
Master!
Hey, Edgar! Hey, Edgar? Edgar!
No, don't shake him. He's injured. Just leave him to me. You two can... Oh, thank you.
Oke.
I checked. Oh, but that's impossible. Oh, the culprit, I mean. It's not like the culprit could have just...
That strange smell around here. Is it coming from this bottle?
I think so.
Oh, really? Do you think whoever did... Well, we looked all...
The most important thing we can do now is focus our...
You and Emily carefully move Edgar inside.
So, how's he doing?
When I administered emergency treatment, I discovered he's still unconscious and inducing vom... Ah, yes. But first, Mr. Sylvain, Mr. Lucian...
Wait, you know...
Hey! Were you talking to us, mademoiselle?
Before arriving in Sumeru, I asked a friend from the Special Patrol to look into the creative... There were 4 people in total. A researcher from Sumeru, the 2 brothers. In the end, they...
And what does that have to...
Every time your brother called you...
Ah, Miss Emily, you have a bright future ahead of you. What?
Amber wine is a perfume unless...
Emily, you little...
Don't misunderstand, Mr. Sylvain. I don't bring this up, but Master's life is in danger. If Master's attack so I'd like to trouble you...
Fine.
Sylvain!
Lucian, if this will help us find Kyria, then it will... You were right, Miss Emily. There were 4 of us at the beginning. Sometime down the road...
Sounds like he's still upset about that. Wait, then how did Edgar end up in Sumeru?
Master was convicted as an accomplice, so he only had to serve a few years. He decided to move to Sumeru so that... Still... Master, that's how I met him. But we can talk about that some other time. I want to hear more about this researcher.
Like us, but... Before...
But destroying all that...
It didn't matter.
What?
Sounds like you did an investigation of your own. Why even ask us if...
The name wasn't mentioned.
Kyria was... He was just a clueless kid. Vijava kept him after all.
So...
Vijava doted on the... If she left something...
And judging by the liquid in that bottle, the Auguste flower wasn't the only thing he reproduced. He managed to
So the liquid Edgar was forced to ingest really was a...
Poison! If Auguste could be considered a poison... He's probably not looking for... We only went to prison as long as we keep...
So that's why you never...
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, that's all we know.
Well, at least...
Well, glad to hear it. Lucian, let's head back to the room and rest.
Yes.
Huh, you think so too? But based on Sylvain's tone of voice...
The way you exposed them like that? Just based on a... Oh, right!
Oh yes, that's...
So you're,
close. In fact, with just a small alteration to the form, basically there are two sides to forensics. I've learned a lot in my line of work, and I've witnessed a lot of death. But this time, we may still save the patient. Actually, Traveler, could I trouble you to report? I'll stay here and continue to look after Master.
Oke. Halo yang di YouTube, yo guys yang di YouTube yang bergabung jangan lupa di subscribe ya guys ya. Kita bakalan kelarin semua quest Genshin guys. Speedrun. Speedrun boy.
Whoa, why the rush? Did something happen?
Explain, menjelaskan semua.
What? Edgar was attacked. He's the most famous
Sheriff, have you received any reports of a suspicious individual fleeing through the bazaar?
No, but we've got eyes all over the area. I'll start gathering my forces.
what about you, Tainari?
I'm sure the sheriff...
But...
Then she was far too much. Not to mention the fact that, as for me...
Oh, that's right!
From Emily's letter, certainly. But I didn't have time to look into it earlier. I have friends in I'll leave you and Emily.
Complete satu. Next day jam 7. Let's go.
Well... But things weren't looking good with Emily's master yesterday. We should check on things at...
So far, so good.
Emily!
No longer in critical condition, thankfully. He's still... My chemical analysis of a goose also went smoothly, although it's certainly I was...
Elemental energy?
Hard to say. I had to use one of the newest, unless you were abnormally... As for whether Master's condition...
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
I received a message.
Oh, Paimon thought he might have stopped... excuse me? Is Miss Emily here?
Chloe? Oh, bukan.
Oh, perfect! Familiar face?
Chloe.
Colin. Ah, of course. Tainari's apprentice. And please, no need for formalities. And
Okay. Nice to meet you. Did Tainari send you here, Colin? Yep. Master and the others anyway. Based on what they've reviewed so far, they believe there's no... Master considered that possibility as well. But the name wasn't the only dead end. How is that possible?
it's starting to seem very...
Hey!
Hmm?
Lucian!
It's Sylvain! Wait, you don't think Kirio came back, do you?
That seems impossible. If someone came in or out of the hotel...
Let's go take it.
It's locked?
Lucian! Lucian! Come on! Wake up!
Wake up.
Emily! My brother!
I'm sorry, Mr. Sylvain.
No, that's not...
Traveler, Kale, Mr. Sylvain has gone through a huge shock. He needs some space to calm down. Could one of you take him next door? It's not good for him to look at his brother's body like this.
Of course. Leave it to me.
Thank you both.
Meninggal.
Mr. Sylvain, let's get you up. Here. We'll take things from here. Just focus on getting some rest. Here, this way.
Poor guy. He's like a shell of his former self. He may have made some bad decisions in life.
Good person or bad, the death of a loved one is equally all the moments he shared with his.
If Kyria really.
Lucian can no longer. Traveler, I've got things covered here.
Alright.
Who would have thought? Yesterday's case is still up. Miss Emily, I heard you're an experienced.
Oh, I'm not actually. I did take a look.
Then,
Of course, I appreciate your try.
We'll help too.
Pupils are dilated. Skin is flushed. No overt.
Racun berarti ya. Racun apa gas? The other one is
And the windows are shut tight too. Seems like the... Well, looks like we've investigated this.
so, did you find anything?
Paimon can show you. Here, it'd be something like this.
But,
No, his reaction.
then what could have happened?
I agree. Also,
Mr. Sylvain,
After Kyria attacked Edgar, we returned to our rooms and decided to lock all the doors. The only door, but I didn't hear any sort of commotion last night. Not a single noise. I woke up this morning, opened the door, and Lucian.
so, no movement from the room next door. No signs of a struggle.
I did notice a few things about the body. Lucian's pupils were dilated, and his skin. There weren't any traces of liquid in his mouth or nose, so it's unlikely he was forced to ingest anything. The more
A goose? No, that's not possible. Inhaling a goose won't kill you. No. Emily, you ran your tests, didn't you?
No, I didn't find any common.
See?
That may be true for most.
Master!
Edgar? You're up and about already?
Thanks to Emily. Sylvain, no matter how hard you may try to hide it, the truth will always come.
Edgar!
Even if we could keep it a secret for another 10 or 20 years, do you think Kyria would just let us be? No. He would never give up. No. That's... Yelena wasn't a scholar from Sumeru.
The Fatus?
The Fatui.
Ah, so you've already detected.
Oh,
The August flower was created...
The Fatui. Delusions.
born of a delusion. August...
that's enough, Edgar. At first, Yelena, it didn't have any effect.
So you decided...
Listen, unless you were...
It may be true there are no records of a goose, but even if no one was acutely poisoned, that explains why you were Tui.
A goose was hot.
So there's that.
What about Yelena's...
I'll admit, we thought about it at one point. We took care to disguise, but if the Mara, before we could even put our plan...
But if her goal was to destroy... Yeah, she could have just burned the flag.
I thought about it, everything she did. One of the reasons they did after arriving and
So she couldn't...
if her true idea, goose flower, so
So the wealth you earned from...
most likely. That's why Lucian and I...
What?
I don't think he knew his sister Yelena. Oh,
Then all we need to do is tell Kiria what... I'm not so sure. Even if he knew the truth, it's hard to put your...
very true.
Edgar!
Think about it, Sylvain. If we hadn't been so if we hadn't
We were just trying to... Lucian's crop. Fine.
Three.
Let's
Well, we can only wait until the academia sends some. With the exhibition.
the hotel could suffice. Although with
Mr. Edgar, are you saying?
if Sylvain, I'd just like to take as for Sylvain. Would you be willing to grant that?
Well, the man we grew to know in Sumeru.
You have my thanks, Sheriff.
happened tonight? Oh, you mean...
Yeah! All we know is that he uses a goose to poison people. But we still have no idea how to catch if he targets Sylvain.
That may be true. If we take advantage of
Master, no. That's too...
So, if Kiria learned, in other words,
capture,
afraid, I'm spending the rest of... As for the Dane,
I'll admit, it could work. Then I'll station some of my men around the hotel.
I still have some reservations.
I'll also keep watch.
although I think if Kiria noticed,
You mean if he doesn't see a...
If that were to happen.
that's why everyone else needs to keep to the shadows.
You're still recovering. You need to rest.
This
All right, you can fit.
Kemana kita?
Have you heard? Mr. Edgar's been detained.
What? He's the one...
He taught my child how to make perfume. How could this happen?
He hasn't been convicted.
Oh, everyone... Let's head back to the hotel and take a break.
Berenda lagi tapi.
Emily! Sheriff Xian wants to talk...
Thank you, Kale. But first, here. I prepared a kind of herbal tea that helps calm the spirit. Why don't...
Oh, that's very...
Oh, it's not... You seem very preoccupied.
Oh! Hey, Emily! Kale! Oh, are we interrupting something? No, not at all. This will be easier to talk through with you here anyway. I've just been thinking. If Kiria has the capacity to commit... There was just a single door when I accompanied Sylvain. Maybe Kiria did that on purpose. Maybe he wanted Sylvain to experience... So did he attack Edgar as a warning then?
Based on what we've heard about...
Losing his sister all those years ago. Whenever I get to thinking like that, I just can't help but wonder. I'm sorry. I know I should...
There's nothing wrong. In all my years of cleaning up some of them, surround yourself with... So while you hold to Sylvain and answering those questions, I've witnessed. But generally speaking...
Once you're consumed by hate...
You're right. But That also makes I understand Kiria's.
Emily, traveler. Huh? Edgar.
Oh, it's you two. Didn't you head back to your room to rest, Edgar? Is it really okay for you to...
Besides, I don't have much time left in Sumeru.
We could do that for you, Master.
No need. I would imagine Sheriff...
The Night Watch. You mentioned earlier...
That's right. I've stationed some of my men around the surrounding area. Exactly. After some discussion, and Emily's expertise is sure to come in handy in a pinch.
Sounds perfectly reasonable.
Gua salah, malah masuk. Biasanya di luar kan? Masuk memang kan? You wait in the rooms for quite a long time.
Huh. Not a peep. Has Kiria given up on his revenge?
Just like it.
Yes. Still nothing unusual. Paimon took a peek into the room next door and Sylvain's already sleeping.
Perhaps Kiria's. No, that can't be right. If all there must be something we're missing.
Maybe we just need to calm down a little. You're right. Maybe we can look for a different distraction then, like, look, oh, there's a glaze lily here. Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
Flowers, glazed lily. Oh no! Sylvain's room! Quick!
Wait, what?
Hey, did you hear?
It was the older...
Yeah, I think his name was Sylvain.
First it was Mr. Edgar, then that merchant.
Listen up, everyone. This is an active crime scene.
It's been 3 days.
Do you think it could be the work of an... I mean, how do you get...
Keep it moving, everyone. No loitering.
No loitering.
You don't know that. Kiria already attacked you once, and
You were the only reason.
even if I wasn't there, time...
Is that so? I have exception, but Kiria, it really makes...
If you really want an answer, I suppose you'll have to ask Kiria himself. Once...
Well, Emily, but so many flowers were transported here for the show. Whether Kiria... I know it's...
Of course.
Really? Now
Sheriff Sham still...
Go ahead. Best not to keep him waiting.
I'm sorry, Master.
Sylvain room.
Wow, another all-nighter. Emily still isn't back. Yeah, that's...
Traveler, I had my men start spreading the information you requested. After listening to Emily's plan, to be honest, I'm still not
The key clue was right in front of us, Steve. Let's go. We'll show you where the...
Let's go. It's fine.
I only have a bit...
so.
I only have a bit...
So.
This is it!
Glazed lily, huh? I think I've heard of it before. It's a
Well, did you know it only blooms at night?
Emily, you're back!
Exactly.
a flower that only blooms.
Exactly. That's why Kyria chose the
Oh, ini lagi, Cok.
If poured into the flower, there's a sticky substance on the... If you stick the pet... If applied to the outside, you would still be able...
That's right. That way the Auguste would remain. However,
And Kyria could execute it.
by the next morning, the sample of Auguste would have nearly fully.
Wait a second. You're telling me this version of Auguste is so toxic, inhaling the minutum. And how did Edgar even survive in...
That's because Auguste is just as dangerous now as it was all those years ago.
Ah, you mean... That can't be right.
I wouldn't use the word. You can think of it this way.
All kinds of essential oils commonly found in alchemical products can temporarily increase elemental affinity. The incense I smelled earlier seemed familiar. In Sumeru, scholars use spirit-born... That doesn't...
Alchemically produced essential oils, the primordial seawater that caused unrest in Fontaine. Not too.
That stuff gave us a lot of trouble. Oh, yes.
In Sumeru, it's not uncommon to use.
Flowers are pretty important.
Actually, it's not a coincidence at all.
No wonder he probably used them, but in the end...
There's a saying among, but up until this point, but because he's been disguised as some.
Creating it all points... Kyria and Ed...
But Kyria was only in his teens back. Edgar's lived here for so many...
Bad news, Sheriff! Mr. Edgar was attacked!
What?
A dark shadow-like figure just ran out of his... But before we could even react, the figure... Do you think Kyria kidnapped?
I need you to think very carefully.
I mean, Mr. Edgar was...
It would seem Master decided to tap into an.
What? But that's so dangerous.
But why?
No. If his aim was to target.
If he lives so
Then.
The shadow-like figure ran in the direction of the elevator, and my partner immediately chased after them.
We should hurry.
Where in the world did he go? Let's ask the merchants nearby.
A shadow-like figure? Sorry,
It's all right. Please calm down and take a deep breath.
Ooh.
How could...
Loh.
No, don't come any closer!
It's all right. I can detect a faint whiff. It's this way. Please follow me.
Cuk. Udah dekat kepala lu, Cuk. Kamu sih, Cuk.
The scent is getting stronger. This must be the place.
Di bawah. Tapi sebelum itu, guys. Sebelum itu kita ini dulu guys ya.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile that must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
Halo. Sama ini. Oke. Let's go. Lanjut. Buat itu minta. Ada dendrus bukan? Api perlu nggak ya?
I won't hold you back. Much.
Ada bilik.
Oh! Are you all right? Were you at...
Let me take a look.
The air definitely feels heavy. It smells nice, but for some reason, this feels...
Everything looks all right. It was probably just...
I can't rest. Mr. Edgar, he's a good man.
O's, you need to calm down.
But how is that possible? Mr. Edgar is 70-something.
That's precisely why he had to... Kyria used a delusion to bring...
No.
And what if the I've yet to confirm it, but I suspect Kyria killed the real while Edgar was incarcerated. The new Edgar then decided to relocate to Sumeru, seemingly out of an innocuous desire to let go of the past. And Sumeru fit the bill to a T, with no one around to question his identity. As the years went by, he removed his disguise little by little and continued to refine his...
That explains why Sylvain, he aged himself dead.
I need to find Mr. Edgar. He's not that...
What you really need is to get out of here.
No,
Wait! This environment is likely being influenced by the delusion. Any discomfort, I know how to relieve your symptoms, Mr. I'm sure Kyria.
Kale's right. The Traveler and I will take things from here. This leads me to believe those blessed with a vision... Actually, now I hate to trouble...
Thanks. Hear that?
Traveler, Emily, for someone whose only purpose...
Don't worry. This isn't We're not going to let a goose kill anyone else. It's time...
It's time.
Monsters. Perhaps they were attracted here by the increased level of elemental energy.
The winds move. The clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
I've never seen these seeds before. They must also have been created with the power of a delusion. It seems to be avoiding us, and there's no other way forward. Perhaps we could try luring it to the edge of the cliff.
Whoa, look at all the... There are so many of them. Paimon can't believe...
I fear that statement is truer than you know, Paimon.
But what? He only needed a few...
Perhaps hatred wasn't not long ago. He told me he didn't want all the... But Kyria betrayed Snezhnaya, abandoned Fontaine, and lived his entire life for someone with nowhere to call home.
Oh, salah. Ada chest. listen here.
Don't blink! Hey! Stay put!
Adorn my night!
Reconstitute!
Time to go. Time to go.
A plant that destroys seeds. Huh. Quite the ecological marvel. Let's head back to the place where the seeds first appeared.
Ini di mana? Coba masa situ.
Time to go.
The scent of flowers is getting stronger. We're almost at the end.
Did they catch up? No. My strength is just waning. But it doesn't matter. This is...
This is a garden of August flowers. But it's not mine. It's the one that was set on fire all those years. Yelena? Yelena! You tried to hide it from me, but the reason why you continued to use the delusion, the reason why you set your garden on, I shouldn't have listened to you that day. I shouldn't have taken the moor and ran. But by the time I realized something wasn't right, there was nothing left. I know I'm almost 20 years too late. I should have died with you that day. Yelena? Yelena! No! Don't leave me! Yelena!
Yelena.
Emily, I'm alive. No, That's not...
That was an illusion, likely brought about by the
No! The amount of oku... a fake!
We started making the preparations to create a perfect accord. The accord is the basis of perfume making,
the product in its most primitive form. Ambergris mixed with cedar wood, rounded out with a base note of agar wood.
This is the scent of leather?
Exactly. We're unable to extract essential oils from leather, but by combining other raw materials, we can recreate its essence. That is the purpose of an accord.
Does that mean you can recreate any scent in the whole world?
I'm afraid not. Certain fragrances in this world are simply one of a kind. That quality is what draws people in and fuels their obsessions.
If I wear a goose to the ball, I'll also be one of a kind. Our competitor already got their hands on it.
It doesn't matter how much it costs. I have to buy something better.
This fragrance will be one of a kind, no more. Myths can be deconstructed, miracles can be recreated. All it takes is skill, experience, limitless exploration, and a little patience. The only thing left is determining where the real Auguste is hidden. Pretending to be attacked means he's not free to move around. Auguste must be hidden within reach.
I took a peek through the window earlier and his house was packed with flowers.
The curator commissioned a flower pot from Kasharawar, capable of retaining heat and moisture.
Perfumes are as beautiful as flowers, and equally as delicate. When stored, you must take care to control the temperature and keep them away from direct sunlight. Did you get all that, Emily?
I got it.
Emily kecil cakep cuy.
Did you hear? Someone was attacked again last night.
So, Sylvain is dead. Is that right?
Yes, Master.
So, you switched the bottles of Auguste, and then lied to me about Sylvain's death.
Convincing you that your revenge had been completed was the easy...
Impossible. Even if Auguste was...
It was a combination of, but recently.
Rainbow roses. Glade.
Auguste was created over 10 years ago. All the perfumery techniques are the mythos surrounding Auguste may have...
The past.
You've been working as a perfumer for all these years. You should have always known that it is possible to make an accord, but the meaning you assigned to you believed in its divinity and grandeur. You believed it was entirely one of a kind. Your obsession with Auguste...
We just didn't expect it to happen so...
Well, so, since you've been preparing your accord since last night, I assume you've also figured that means the news of Sylvain's death. The crowd gathered outside the hotel.
Yes. If we hadn't, you might have resorted to the delusion out of...
Who knows?
I know if you had things your way, you would... Sylvain only inhaled a small amount of poison. He's being detained as we speak. All the crimes he concealed back then...
Is that so? Well, I suppose I'll be...
Whoa, he accepted that kind of fast.
I don't feel the need to justify. I did.
Careful, everyone.
Stick close.
Looks like
Of course, Master.
the combination you used.
The scent of Auguste is so, as a
You're saying
rainbow roses, but if you cultivate an...
rainbow roses, glaze lilies. Yelena.
Elena. Long after that, the Emirates rustled. Kirya save his feet without saying a word. Mampir atau mengucapkan sesuatu. Apakah kita berhasil menamatkan seluruh Genshin Impact? Oh, belum ya guys ya.
Time to go.
Did you know? Miss Emily's releasing a new perfume! Right. Seems like everyone in Fontaine is talking about the new perfume.
I was hoping to release it without such a fuss. I just hope it won't become the source of. I did. Oh, also,
Of course! A good... Oh, it smells good.
It's all right. Besides, when it comes to
Right! Do those flowers have
if I had to.
a language of flowers? Oh!
What each flower is said to rep after returning to Fontaine, I did some research. Perhaps that's the legacy
You think Kyrian...
I paid him a visit. Who knows? Yelena is gone, even if that is what she was avenging her death. Kyria cultivated his revenge like a In any case, thank you for saving my life. Love and hatred when someone died, but even if it's only a conjecture, the meaning we... And yet, at the very...
Chapter selesai juga, dan kita berhasil menamatkan seluruh quest Genshin Impact ya guys ya. Clear. Expedition reward. Konten juga. Tamat ya guys ya. Halo. Sini coba. Catherine. I'm gonna
Time to go.
talk to Catherine.
Add Astra...
Play mode. And display. Oke guys. Oke guys, terima kasih sudah gabung. So, mungkin sore kita bakalan lanjut lagi game lain ya guys ya. So, terima kasih buat kalian sudah menemani live streaming dari pagi sampai sekarang. Bye bye.